This gimbal works with a wide variety of cell phones. You attach those cell phones at the top here. Here we have a joystick, and on the side a control interface, a slider, and a power button. This power button also acts as a shutter button when you pair the gimbal with the app. Also in the box, we have a weight that you can screw on to help offset the balance of the gimbal when you're using larger cell phones. For those larger cell phones, you may also need a protective foam pad that you can stick to the gimbal. And last, we have a charging cable to charge the batteries of the gimbal. And that's everything that comes in the box with the Smooth 2. Now let's get the Smooth 2 ready to use with the cell phone that I have today, the iPhone 6. To start, I'm going to take the included protective foam pad and place it at the base of the gimbal. Just have to peel off the bottom here and put that foam at the base of the gimbal. That'll provide a bit of protection when you power off the gimbal and the cell phone might drop to the side. The iPhone 6 or the iPhone 7 are smaller cell phones, but if you're using the iPhone 6 Plus or 7 Plus or an Android phone that is a plus size, you're going to use this counterweight to help offset the balance of the gimbal. If you do have a larger cell phone and you need this counterweight, simply screw it into the side here. The iPhone 6 is smaller, so I don't need that counterweight today. And there's not much else that you need to do to get ready. Make sure that this motor is on your right side, which is my right, and this motor is in front. Now, the cell phone camera needs to be on the other side. And then just slide the iPhone harness up, place it in, and we're ready to power on the gimbal. Hold this side button here until you feel the motors turn on. Now that it's on, we're ready to use it. While using the Smooth 2, you can also access 3 different modes. The default mode is the pan following mode. This means you can pan left and right, and the gimbal will follow left and right. But the tilt motor is locked. So we're going to keep a level horizon, and you'll see that the phone doesn't tilt down. You can also enter lock mode by single pressing the joystick, and now both the pan motors and the tilt motors are locked, and the phone will stay in the same position regardless of how I move. There's a third mode called the pan tilt following mode. This is more of a freestyle mode, and you enter this by double-clicking the joystick, and now both the pan motors and the tilt motors will move freely. The phone will now point in the direction that you move. To access the previous mode, single press the joystick. Now we're back in lock mode. Single press again, and we're back in the pan following mode. In each of these modes, you can also control the gimbal using the joystick. While in pan following mode, if I move the joystick up, the camera will tilt up. Moving the joystick down, and it will tilt down. Going into lock mode, you can move the joystick up, and we get that same function. But also, moving the joystick left and right moves the phone left and right as well. Now, double-clicking and in pan tilt following mode, if we move the joystick left, the phone itself tilts. Moving right, and it tilts the other way. And those are the different ways you can use the joystick with the Smooth 2. You can also flip your phone vertically by moving the handle to the side. Now we're in vertical, and also upside down. This opens up a wide variety of possibilities for shooting low-angle shots or vertical cell phone shots. Another feature at the base of the gimbal is a 1/4-inch thread, so you can mount the gimbal to a tripod or other accessories. And that's everything you need to know to get started with the Smooth 2.